Hello. So it's been about 2.5 weeks since I have last recorded. Got pretty busy and figured, there's no reason to really record other than when it's important. And there for a bit it was bad. So I didn't want to come on every day and be like, oh, this is horrible, you know. So I am I'm coming up on, I believe, 3 weeks tomorrow. So I just wanted to touch base and talk about it a little bit. So right now I don't have my top in. If you've been following along, my bottoms are my real teeth. My tops is what I needed done. I had 4 teeth remaining on the top. Um, 2 right here and 2 on the side. Had them extracted about 3.5 weeks ago, or about 3 weeks. It's hard to keep track. Been so busy. But I'm doing well. The healing is pretty much done pain-wise. I can eat normally, pretty much. There's sensitivity on my gums, obviously, like when you go to eat and you like pull and it just comes right out. Because on the bottoms, I can, put that there and yank it out. So I can eat pretty much normal stuff, just no crunchy, hard, sticky, you know. So let me see what I want to talk about. The healing on the tops, my incision sites where they extracted, rather extraction sites. The 2 in the front, which I would say were pretty big teeth because they're, your front 2. That's pretty much healed. And I will be showing you, and I'll give you a disclaimer right now that I will be showing, and before I do it, I will also let you know to turn your head, or if you're not interested, then, the video is not for you. I understand. And then these on this side with my molars, I had my 1 molar over here gone, then the tooth right next to it extracted as well. The molar site is pretty much healed. The tooth next to it, the gum, is almost 100%. So about 5 days ago, I went for my first soft reline, and that's also what I'm going to be showing today. So if you're not interested in that, again, this isn't the video for you. Completely understandable. So when I went in for my soft reline, it was like the impressions all over again. They put this big gunk in your mouth. And I don't really have a gag reflex, so all I had to do was just sit forward, and it took about 2 minutes for it to start to harden. The crew that I'm with, the ladies, are always so patient and understanding and very, very helpful. So I'm blessed there. So when she put it in, she was very mindful about it, very demure. I had to. I'm sorry. Very, very helpful. So I went in there not knowing what to expect. Again, this is my first time dealing with dentures, obviously. If it's not so obvious, then this is my first time dealing with them. So I went in there and they sat me down and they said, "You're going to get your soft reline today." And I was like, "What is that going to help with?" And she said, "It's going to basically create a suction and some comfort." And me personally, my dentures, I don't know whether it's my mouth or whatever, I consider myself blessed there as well, to where my suction has always been good. It's just the pain from the acrylic touching the gums was at times, unbearable. That's why I leave them out most of the time. just to get used to not having them, because really they're frustrating in your mouth. I've told my fiance a few times, like, I'd rather eat without the tops in, because 1, I can't taste it, 2, I can't feel it, and 3, I just enjoy it better. And now that I don't have the pain on my tops, you know, it's more enjoyable that way. So I usually leave them out unless I'm doing something, going somewhere, you know, then I put them in. So with the soft Reline, let me see, I'm going to show you. Let me get them out. So let me dump this water. Remember to always submerge your dentures. Submerge them in water constantly if you're not wearing them. And again, if you're not comfortable with seeing, then look away, because I'm about to show you my denture. So this is the teeth, which I really like. And I'd asked her if this was my permanent. She's like, if you want another one, you're not comfortable with these, when it's time, we'll make you another set. And personally, they're kind of bulky, you know. So I'm probably gonna want another set, but that's the teeth. Imagine if they were that big on your face. No. Okay, so this is the soft Reline right here, which I don't know if you can tell on camera. The little grooves right here and right here is where the teeth were extracted from. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have my indentions right here and right here from when this was soft, like goop. And she just put it like a whole palette in there and then stuffed it in my mouth. And there's some on the tops right here, like the groove on the edges, to take away from the irritation. Now, one issue I am having most of the time when I do put them in, if you can see, excuse me, the divot here. I know that's the way my mouth was, you know, but I feel like there's too much. You can even see it. There's too much right here versus down here. So I go back in a little bit, and if I needed something, they would gladly do it for me. I'm just dealing for right now, you know, because there's really no reason for me to go. So I wish I could show you this. Do you see how it like moves? It moves right. I don't know if you can catch that on camera, but it's like moldable. And she said like malleable. And they smell like toothpaste, kind of. Like if you mix toothpaste and alcohol together. Not drinking alcohol, but like 97% alcohol. That's what it smells like, which, I mean, I appreciate, because that's how you know they're clean. And so the roof of my mouth, like, see that suction right here? I think that's what gives me the good suction right there. And this base right here is really comfortable. Just fits my grooves well. So, soft Reline, you know, definitely worth it. The suction does help. Just my only issue with it is this groove, which I could probably just peel that off. And she said it will. I have a appointment coming up in about 2 months, a month and a half now, for my next soft Reline. She said that it will start losing its shape, and they will get a little loose. But I'm not worried about it, you know. And I do know they have that soft Reline at home tube. I forget what it's called, but if I ever needed to like redo it or whatnot until my appointment, then I could use that. But I don't see the reason to, because they're a great crew and they are very helpful. So I'm going to show you real quick my gums. So again, if you're not comfortable with that, then look away. Just so you can see like the healing on it. So 2 right here. 2 back there. And there's nothing over here. And I'm done showing you. So you can watch again if you like, if you looked away. The 2 right there healed up well. The one over here had 2 bone spurs come out of it. Nothing too painful. Now, I don't know what I did with my tube, which is not good for me, but this is what I use if it's painful. And I do put this in every time before I put my dentures in. I just rub them on my 2 spots right here because I'm usually gone for the whole day, so that tends to last. It's 4 times medicated or gel, so about a pea size or 1.5 pea sizes right here and right here for me work well. And then I put the denture right in and go about my day. If there is pain throughout my day and I don't have that on me, I don't take it with me. I will take some liquid gels, Advil liquid gels, and it will subside the irritation very well. Before I put my dentures in, just to show, I will say that with me having my bottoms, when I'm sleeping, I guess I am a teeth grinder and there's no teeth on the top, and I can't find a guard that I like. I've been searching and searching, and if you have recommendations, let your girl know, because at night, about 4 days in a row, last night wasn't too bad, but 4 nights in a row I had woken up with like a gash in these 2. And it's still kind of irritated because my sharp teeth right there, my real bone will like meet the gum. Whenever I'm sleeping, I guess, you know, your body relaxes and then it just does what it does. So I woke up with a few gashes. One big one right here. Wasn't bleeding or anything, but like you could tell. Like I could tell it was from my sleeping and wasn't the best thing. So I just Oragelled it, brushed my teeth, mouthwash, Oragel, liquid gels. That's what your girl's been doing. You know, it's just part of the process. Overall, I'm very blessed and very happy about it. My denture adventure is going well. My speech, when I don't have my dentures in, is more normal. When I do have them in, let me put them in real quick. When I do have them in, it takes a while to get used to it, because I don't wear them all the time. I only wear them when I need to, which I like them, you know. With the soft reliner, they ended up putting like 1/2 inch of goop in there, so it was more more of a barrier for my speech, so it's not as normal. But as you can tell, like I get used to it pretty quick. And when I'm doing stuff or out at work or school, whatever I'm doing, throughout the day, the suction will get better on the roof of my mouth and the back, so I won't have that like I know you can hear it whenever I'm doing any word that comes to the roof of my mouth. But you know, they look good. I've been trying to learn to smile with them, and even now you can tell that I'm getting used to it, like through the talking. It's just the tongue. You know, the tongue has to get used to something in there when it hasn't had something for a minute. The tongue has to resituate itself and learn that, whoa, there's something in the mouth now. Then once it does, you know, it's pretty normal. Like even within the first minute, this last minute that I just put them in, at first it was like, holy moly. And now it's, you know, better. You can hear me better and I can speak better. It's just a matter of the suction. The dentists have always told me it takes anywhere from 15 to 45 minutes to have the suction be what it needs to be. And then it'll last all day, especially with the soft liner. And I have gone days where when I'm ready to take them out, they don't want to come out, even with the soft liner. I don't use any glue or anything. And I'll have to like pry them out, get right here above, and just, and you know, I appreciate that. I really do. I think they're looking more normal, or maybe I'm just getting used to them and how they look. But for my permanents, I don't like this thickness right here, so they're gonna have to end up making another one and get rid of that thickness for me. I don't have gagging issues. You know, pretty good. So if there's ever any issue or something that has changed, like my soft reliner ends up fading, I will do an update. Or if you have any questions and you want me to cover something, then let me know and I will do a video on that. And I just appreciate all the comments and concerns and well wishes. I really do. Just don't be afraid. Don't be embarrassed. You will be happy that you did this. Speaking from experience, I was very terrified, and it wasn't so much the extractions I was scared of because I was used to it. It was the fact of learning all over again, having something new. Am I ever going to get used to it? And it's like, you will. You'll get used to it. The pain feels like you won't. Feels like you won't get used to it. It feels like it's going to stay around forever. But that first week, once you're over that first week and you learn what you like, and if you like to keep them in or if you don't, do that. Do whatever your body is telling you to do. One size doesn't fit all for everybody on how to heal. Listen to yourself and listen to your body. I'm glad I did. It was the best thing for me to only wear them when I need to, because my healing has gone amazing. And when I need to speak, I speak well. And nobody really mentions it. I haven't had one comment of like, oh, you talk funny, or I don't think anybody is that rude, honestly. Especially in today's world, you know, there's all different walks of life, and if you come across a person who does do that to you, you know, just respect yourself enough to not listen to it, not let it get to you, and you will be okay. You're doing this for you. That's the only one you need to worry about. And I don't know if you can tell, since having my teeth in just now, the point that I was making with the suction. Your speech slowly gets better, and it's always a struggle. Just train, read out loud, talk a lot, mimic the TV. Do what you need to do. There's not a one-size-fits-all, like I said earlier. Listen to yourself, take some advice where you need to take it, but do not compare yourself to others and their journey, because yours will be your own. Okay? I appreciate your time, and I will update y'all whenever I need to. So be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, as always, you can go ahead, okay? See you guys later.